Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Uncle Ander and this is Fallout New Vegas playthrough, very hard difficulty, hardcore mode with mods. On the last episode we have managed to complete the remaining quest from the Saxon's quest line. We also managed to make a review of the Saxon's quest lines, and we are currently doing the Race to the Bottom mod. I'm currently at level 83 with specials of 10 strength, 10 perception, 8 endurance, 7 charisma, 8 intelligence, 10 agility, and 7 luck, with every single skill being at 100. And before the break, I actually needed to make my decision about who I'm siding with for this specific mod. And I think for this specific mod, I am gonna side in with Hosea, because Hosea actually sounds pretty good to me. His deeds are not really that great, I'm gonna be honest, but maybe with our influence we can change the way he thinks about murdering NCR citizens. Maybe we can sway him to maybe make a different kind of moves, maybe, hopefully. With a little bit of hope, you know, cross fingers, maybe it's gonna work, maybe it's not gonna work. There's only one way to find out. So let's get some sleep first before I'm gonna do this. 12 hours of sleep. Right. And now that we have sleep out of the way, we can move towards the sharecroppers, because apparently there's a schedule over there. But yeah, for this specific playthrough of the Race to the Bottom, I'm definitely gonna go for Hosea faction. Like I said, he sounds the most sound. He definitely has his reasons to do the things that he does. I kind of wish that he wasn't killing like daughters and mothers of the NCR Baron Brahmins. There's definitely a different and more, there should be a different and more alternative way to solve the issues that he has with the NCR. And hopefully, maybe maybe there's an option to actually convince him. At least I hope there is. One way to find out.
Glad the troopers are smart enough not to trample everything.
The pinto beans. Private Volk. I wonder, can I convince him of stepping away for a moment?
Huh. How about that? Not often they let outsiders in here. Oh well, they don't pay me enough to care. Just try to keep out of trouble.
They don't pay you enough, indeed. Speech 45, command sent me to retrieve the latest rotor for the caravan. It's getting revised in a few weeks. Barter 40, how about you go on a smoke break? See that pouch of caps that fell out of my pocket? They are yours.
Someone's having an unlucky day. Left a whole bag of caps on the ground. You know what? I think it is time for a smoke break. You do what you gotta do.
You're not getting paid enough anyway. Yoink. Got the NCR caravan scheduled.
I'm glad
Easy
the troopers are smart enough not to
Hello Deadpool, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. Alright, let's return to Hosea and see what he has to say, because we definitely... No, well, not to Hosea. We need to return to Frank Adams and give him back the schedule. Yeah, I don't really need to make more ammunition. I'm good as it is.
Welcome back. Do you have the schedule? I hope Hosea doesn't think we're taking too long.
No, don't have to worry about that. I have the caravan schedule right here.
You have? That's great! We're supposed to meet Hosea back at Fire Water Cave once we're finished here. I'll mark it on your map. I've got to attend to this delivery first, sadly. Maybe I'll see you again later at camp. Good luck.
You're doing good. You found my channel through the Merrimack XO raid. Can't really say that I have raided by anybody like that today or ever. At least I cannot really remember. Still, I appreciate you being here, and I hope you're having a good Sunday. can't really recall. Or maybe I'm gonna raid by him, her today. And I just don't know about that. Anyway, maybe if that person is gonna be online today, I could pay back in kind and maybe raid her or him. Sounds like a good deal. Sounds like a good deal.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
We won't go quietly. Damn right you won't. It seems like my character moving speed is just catch up only like on the first stage of sprinting, and then it just kind of slows down. But it's only a sprinting that it's only sprinting in third person that seems rather sluggish. Because the sprinting in first person, on the other hand, that is actually pretty damn fast. I'm gonna let my action points regenerate, that is. Yeah, as we can see, the sprinting in first person is far more efficient. I'm moving much faster, I'm covering much more ground. So the gap I'm looking for is all the way over there. Hello, Doge. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Doesn't seem like you can see anybody over there. It's not yet. I'm gonna approach a little bit closer. Yeah, I don't think the tech raiders have actually spawned back. It's kind of weird because they usually just the entire bunch of people is over here. You're doing good. Glad to hear that. Hope you and everybody is enjoying their Sunday. Wasteland Survivor's Home. That's a hard lock. I'm not even sure if I should be over here. I think that's yeah, that's Firewater Cave. Someone tells me there are two quest mods that are conflicting with each other to some extent. Or at least that is my suspicion. Oh, that's a courier's cache. I see. Yeah, we, okay, never mind. Let me just open this. Let me just reload this save. This location over here belongs to a mod called you know, just want to share my thoughts, but I guess I can't. Not gonna lie, for something that's supposed to be sniper rifle is kind of shit. How many of them is over there? God damn it. Well, so first let me loot these guys, and then I'm gonna say what I really wanted to say. First of all, this gun sucks. It's not really good in the open combat, let me tell you. Right, so I have Cruiser and Grunt, and I can definitely do that. I can fix my caravan with the other thing, so it's not really that big of a deal. Let me see what you guys have. FN, that's no Super Smart Mark 2. You have a sniper rifle. It's not Mark 2, but I can still take it, I guess. Super Smart Mark 2 seems rather neat. Let me take that ammunition, because I can always scrap it. Silence Pistol Mark 2, no thank you. That was a Gatling laser that one of them have. Gonna take the leather belt. Assault Carabine. And the Gatling laser Mark II. That's actually pretty rare. I'm gonna take that Gatling laser. Maybe I will be able to fix it with something. Why not? Okay, so, like I was trying to say, this door over here belongs to a mod called Courier's Cache. And I'm gonna do this mod in the future. You see, if I would do it right now, it would kind of be a little bit spoil-ish, if you will, and I would like to try to avoid spoilers, I guess. Mercenary, that's the other gun. Mercenary submachine gun is the one that I'm currently using. Military sniper rifle, and I have the sniper rifle too. I can fix that with the marksman carabines as well, but I'm gonna use the assault carbines. Maybe I shouldn't. No, let's go for the marksman carbine still. There we go. And I think I have... yeah, I have the suppressor. So, if I'm gonna be done with the marksman carbine, I think I'm gonna use the sniper rifle over here. Pick up the banana yucca. And let's go for the firewater cave. See what's gonna...
Take one more step, and I'll turn your head into paste. You don't look like NCR. Who the fuck are you?
Hi, nice to meet you. I just obtained the NCR caravan with the schedule with Frank, you know, the guy that is with you.
So you're one of the new recruits Hosea was talking about. Sorry, gotta be careful these days. Fiends are getting bold too. Enough about that though. I'm Paula, and I'm the one unlucky enough to have the responsibility of watching the front door. This here is Firewater Cave. This little shithole cave is one of the only places outside of NCR jurisdiction. Try not to steal anyone's bed. I swear, if I need to deal with bed bugs again because some lazy prick can't seal their kit properly.
Survival 40. I carry a sleeping bag liner with me at all times. It's really good for dealing with any pests.
Seems like you know your shit then. The people around here will take any bed they can get, so that liner you mentioned might come in handy. Anyway, before you go, I'll give you a quick rundown of this place. If you need patching up, I recommend you go speak to Beth. She can be found right at the bottom of this cave, just before the hermetic door into that godforsaken bunker. If you're needing weapons, ammo, or just general repairs, then Dexter is the man you're looking for. That guy is mighty good with a screwdriver and a wrench, let me tell you. Wouldn't mind having his skills. Now, with that out of the way, is there anything else I can do for you, or you good?
Tell me about the vultures.
Sorry, I don't really know that much. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm here because of Hosea, and Hosea only. One of the others can maybe help you. Beth or Dexter know a lot more than me. However, your best bet is Hosea. He has a way with words, that man.
He definitely has a way with long sentences. Ulysses could definitely learn something from him. But then again, Ulysses just expands the sentences kind of unnecessary, while Hosea has long sentences, but he actually gets to the point. What do you think about Hosea?
To be honest, don't tell anyone I said this. I don't really care much about NCR and taking the power back and all that shit. I'm loyal to Hosea because I believe in him. He saved my life, and I know he's a good person at heart. I will follow that man to hell and back. You got more questions, or can I get back to my post?
Tell me about yourself.
Who? Me? Only person to really care who I was before becoming a vulture is Hosea. I'm afraid there's not much to tell. I can't quite say I had a life-changing moment or anything, but if you insist. Where do I begin? I guess I grew up in North Vegas and had to scrape by like every other kid who was unlucky enough to be born there. In those sorts of places, you either join a gang or you starve to death alone with a needle in your arm. Strength in numbers is a powerful mantra. Then my lucky day comes along. Me and the gang go prospecting, looking for scrap to sell to the local merchants at the time. There was no Crimson Caravan in the Mojave at the time. Otherwise, I would have just become a caravan guard back then. Life would have been much simpler, let me tell you. Raiders still would have put a bullet in me, but at least I would have been paid well. Yeah, you heard that one right. I took a bullet and lived to tell the tale. Guess you could call me lucky.
Well, I guess we have something in
must
common
have passed
then.
out from the shop. Those snakes, the ones who said they were my friends, yeah, they just fucking left me. Woke up in some traveling doctor's place with not a cap to pay the man. Take a guess who it was? Luckily, Hosea didn't much care for payment. It was the first time I'd found someone who wasn't just looking out for themselves, and that was when I knew Hosea was special. I wasn't about to leave my debt unpaid and go back to a gang that didn't care for me in the first place. So that's when I decided to become Hosea's bodyguard.
I think you've made the right choice. I respect your loyalty. I would have at least asked for some caps from Hosea. You should have stayed in the street gang rather than hang out. No. I think you've made the right choice.
Loyalty is one of the only things we have down in this cave. Nobody is here for the caps. Although, with you being a mercenary, that may have changed. Regardless, I believe in Hosea, and he believes in us. Now, I've talked your ear off enough, and I should really be getting back to work. Is there anything else I can do for you, or will I get back to my post?
Nah, I should be going.
Got it. Remember, you're welcome here anytime.
Hell yeah. Vulture soldier with the caravan shotgun. At least it's not a waste of militia. Apparently I'm supposed to go over here, but I don't see anybody else being around this place because I would like to talk with everybody else before Hosea. That's a vulture soldier. That's also a vulture soldier. What about the other side of this place? Requires a key. Don't see anybody else. Maybe I'm gonna meet them later. I guess the only person that I can talk to right now is Hosea himself, so let's do it.
Ah, good to see you again. Welcome to Firewater Cave. I hope Paula didn't give you too rude of a welcome. Don't worry, she's just being protective. You'll be friends in no time. Anyway, how did you get on? Did you manage to get the caravan schedule?
It was easier than you think. Yeah, I managed to get the plans. I gave them to Frank, who said he'll get them right to your hands. Yeah, I got the plans. Am I a vulture now? Yeah, I did your stupid task. No, I'm gonna pick the first answer. Yeah, I managed to get the plans. I gave it to Frank, who said he'll get them right in your hands. Or in the right hands.
That's good news. Once Frank manages to get them to our agents in the field, I'll give the gang the green light for another few raids. I know North Vegas has been struggling lately, so they'll be happy when they see the haul we get from those caravans. We don't have an official ceremony or anything, but let me welcome you to the Vultures. You're welcome to stay here as long as you need.
I'm honored to join. Thanks. That's okay. I'm just happy to help. What? I wanted a party, about time. Thanks. That's okay. I'm just happy to help.
Well, you're welcome. I knew you'd be a good fit around here. You seem to really care, which is more than I can say for the average wastelander. Anyway, I reckon you'll want to meet everyone in camp. They'll be happy to walk you through their responsibilities and their day-to-day jobs. Once you've got settled in, I'd like to have a word with you. I have a job which requires someone with your talents.
Alright, fair enough. I guess this is a different entrance. Well, a different path. Yeah, the voice acting is actually pretty good. Pretty good. I'll agree with that. Hey, there goes Dexter.
Oh, hi. It's nice to meet you. I'm Dexter, and you must be the new recruit. I'm the guy who fixes everything around here, so let me know if you need help. So what can I do for you?
Well, maybe let's see what you got for sale.
Ideally, I'd give you all this for free, but we have to manage what we have carefully. You're better off than most here, so I'm gonna have to ask you to pay.
Okay, let's see what you got. Oh, got all the assault carbines and one sniper rifle. I mean, I could buy all these guns. Technically, I don't really have to. We have also combat armor Mark IIs, case boxes of 44 special steam gauge assembly. And we also have a plenty of ammo, but I'm not gonna need any of that.
Welcome back. What can Dex...
Can you repair my equipment? What can you tell me about the Vultures?
I mean, where do I start with a question like that? The NCR calls us terrorists, but what do you call what they did to the cons at Bitter Springs?
Because I was with Boone, I kind of... It's kind of hard for me to really say that. Because the situation in Bitter Springs is far more complicated. Again, Boone was a soldier who was just executing orders, but it was the leaders who were like, don't give a shit, just fire. Hard to really say. I would be so harsh on the NCR for that one. War can be chaotic and sometimes things happen, which is true. There's no excuse for what happened at Bitter Springs. I wouldn't be so harsh on NCR for that one. War can be chaotic and sometimes things just happen.
Don't you dare defend them. Unarmed women and children. That's worse than anything we've done, and it's not even close. Maybe they shouldn't hand rifles to fucking psychopaths and point them at the enemy. I'm just full of novel ideas, aren't I? We do what's necessary. If the NCR won't change, then we'll make them. Slowly but surely make them bleed. Now, are you gonna buy anything, or are you just here to rile me up about the NCR?
Hey, Mr. Stranger. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Tell me about yourself.
I'm the handyman around here. Odds and ends that need fixed up, I can help out. People normally tell me to fix their guns and armor. I also know how to mix gunpowder, and I know which bullet casings work best at punching through that trooper armor. So if you need armor-piercing rounds, just let me know, and I can provide them if you've got the caps.
What do you think of Hosea?
He's a good leader. I might not always agree with some of the methods we use, but what alternative do we have in Vegas? House? He only cares about what's going on inside the Strip's gates. He doesn't care about everyone in Vegas. The Legion? They're worse than the NCR in every way. I'd rather send all my caps straight to Kimball's cabinet, lining their pockets even more. No. An independent Vegas is the only way for the people to truly win. And that's what Hosea is offering. So sign me up.
Alright, I should go.
No problem. Hope to see you again soon if you ever need weapons or ammo. Also, if you ever just want to chat, I'm here.
Alright, so that's one of the NPCs. What about you? That's just a vulture soldier, so you're not really gonna help me. There's Beth.
So you're the one Hosea was talking about. I'm Beth, and I'm the doctor around here. I can patch you up, or provide you some medical supplies, but you'll have to pay for what you take. Supplies are tight, unfortunately, otherwise I'd fix you up for free. But for now, we gotta be stingy.
It's fair enough for me. What can you tell me about the vultures?
You joined up without knowing what we're all about. For me, we're trying to create a fair New Vegas. A true meritocracy. People get what they put in. Make no mistake, though. Even those who don't or are incapable of work should be treated like human beings and not forced to starve like in the NCR. I met a few retired NCR veterans in my time, back when I was traveling, some of whom lost their legs to Brotherhood landmines. Those people are given a medal and left to fend for themselves. If they don't have any family to take care of them, then they're left to rot. We can be different from the NCR, though. Everyone in Vegas should be treated with dignity and respect. Odd that the tribal societies in the Utah area are often called uncivilized when they'll actually look after their own. Ask someone else why they joined the Vultures and you might get a different answer. For me, it's the hope that Vegas can offer something different. Man, it feels weird talking politics without being 6 bottles deep, but I guess it's always good to remind yourself of why you're here. Sorry I talked your ear off. Maybe there's something else I can do for you?
What can you tell me about yourself?
Ah, okay. We may as well start getting to know each other as we're in this for the long haul. Funnily enough, I was a traveling doctor, just like Hosea was at one time. I didn't have the privilege of being in the followers, though. I did have a good teacher in Westside back in the day, even if some of their practices were questionable. Those were some of the busiest days in my life. The line of patients just never ended, and you had to work with limited stims and meds. Do you know how heartbreaking it is to tell someone their child won't make it? Years and years of that really takes its toll. That's the reason why when meeting Hosea, joining up was the easiest decision of my life. Maybe one day things can be different. I'm sorry that got quite dark, but it's the truth. I wouldn't blame you if you want to talk about something else. What else can I do for you?
What do you think of Hosea?
He's an inspiration. The amount of people needing to be patched up in Outer Vegas will remain the same so long as our current lifestyle remains the same. Once we change those conditions, people might not need to kill each other just to eat. For recognizing that, Hosea will always have my respect.
Oh, very idealistic. I'm gonna go.
All right. I hope I don't see you again soon, because it means you aren't hurt, you know?
Yeah, okay, you're trying to be funny, but you're failing. Ooh, ammo. Let's get those hunter-injection stim packs. Can I make something else over here? Doesn't look like it. So I'm not gonna push it. What's this? Firewater bunker. Okay, so that's not really... I guess this is all the NPCs that I'm supposed to talk with. And basically meet and greet has been done. So let me talk with Hosea. He's gonna send me for, I guess, another mission.
Ah, you're back. How's life treating you, friend?
Better than usual. I'm ready to do that job you mentioned earlier.
Ah, excellent. I chose Firewater Cave to hide from the NCR, not just because it's out of their reach, Let me explain. During my traveling days, I came across a Poseidon Energy call center. This was back west, before I started my war against the NCR. Those sorts of places, if you're lucky, could have spare medical supplies hidden in a first aid locker. That's if you're willing to take the risk.
You're right. I found some really useful stuff in the pre-war ruins. I know what prospecting is. I've only lived the wasteland my entire life. Okay, that would be a rude answer. You're right. I found some really useful stuff in the pre-war ruins.
You'll know exactly what I mean then. Always worth exploring, especially if you're short on caps. Well, I found more than just meds that day. A couple of terminal entries and a pair of coordinates led me out here to this cave. I also found a bunch of bizarre-looking keycards inside. Not sure what they do, other than the one that unlocks the bunker door down next to Beth.
Did you explore the bunker below?
We did, but it was far too dangerous. We nearly got overwhelmed. Honestly, we're lucky to be alive. I should have known it would have been dangerous when I read it belonged to Poseidon Energy.
What's the worst that could be down here? A few robots? That sounds bad. They have a power plant in Mojave, Helios 1. What's the worst that could part to be down there? A few robots?
When Poseidon is involved, you can never underestimate what could be lying in wait. The terminal entries mentioned a name, Paul Reeves. Think he was some company executive who managed a joint project with Voltech. Both of those companies, based on everything I've read, were military contractors for the old U.S. government, on at least one occasion. So, that means we could be sat on a military stockpile if those coordinates are correct.
I can clear the bunker out for you, I guess. 1% energy bunker coming right up.
Well, I like your enthusiasm anyway. We'd greatly appreciate your help. We'll throw some caps your way for sure. My thinking is that there's maybe something inside that can help in our struggle against the NCR. See what you can find. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them.
Why are you sending me into the bunker? Why not one of the others who have been here longer?
I know how it sounds. You must think I'm treating you like you're expendable. I actually need you more than you know. The fact that you managed to track us down, against all odds, proves that you're a very capable merc. You might be the only one capable of surviving down there. We don't actually know what to expect, other than the ghouls we managed to escape from.
What should I expect to face down there, besides the ghouls that you just mentioned?
I don't know exactly. When we first arrived, I sent Paula alongside a small group down to scout the bunker out to see what we were dealing with. They had to retreat from a large pack of feral ghouls. We're lucky that there was no casualties. The ghouls must have came out to hunt before we arrived. We've been here a few months now, so God knows if they're still alive down there. If you're lucky, they might have starved to death since we last ventured inside. If not, be careful as they'll be incredibly hungry. Also, in most of these military bunkers, security bots are usually a big problem. So you might want to be prepared for those too.
What do you know about Poseidon Energy?
Not much more than most people, I'm afraid. Used to be a pre-war energy company. Pretty sure they built that old Enclave oil rig just off the coast of San Francisco. I remember reading stories from those that managed to escape that hellhole. It's the kind of thing that'd haunt you until the day you die. Any company willing to throw their backing behind those monsters has no empathy. So that should tell you all you need to know about them. Be careful.
I've got no more questions.
Okay, good. Take this key card. It's the one I mentioned that unlocks the door down next to Beth. Also, Dexter should be able to help you out if you need any particular weapons or ammunition. And finally, good luck. Try not to get eaten down there.
No promises.
Ah, you're back.
That I am. I have some questions.
Very well.
Those are actually the questions that I should ask before I even ask him about the job, so let's just go through those right now. What do you and the Vultures actually hope to accomplish?
I assume the doubt in your voice refers to the sheer size of the NCR. Well, that certainly makes us have to scale back our ambitions. We can't beat the Republic in a conventional war. Yet, anyway. My plan is to severely damage their supply line.
I think we already went through this conversation. You're willing to start a war, what about... Yeah, we already went through those conversations. We've already done that. I have no more questions, I should get going. For some reason those questions were on repeat. For some magical reason. Okay, hollow points, submachine gun ready, single fire. Let's go and clean up that place. Okay, so this requires a key. I'm gonna take the duct tape and sensor module. Left or right, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, locked hard. Damn it. Oh my god. Hello there. Don't mind if I do. I'm just gonna, you know, borrow every single piece of stuff that you have over here that's like remotely useful to me. It seems to be a lot of 308, 5.56, 10 millimeters. We got a laser rifle over here, but I'm not really gonna use it. We got a grenade rifle with the 40 millimeters. A stealth boy, which I might use and might not use at all. Oh, nearly. That was worth it. I deem opening that door a worthy thing. Oh. Totally forgot. I totally forgot again that the first... that the third-person weapon throwing is just not very good. Alice Gray. Is that something that I can read or something that I can hear? Okay, let's listen to this while I'm gonna clean up this place.
After thoroughly looking at those plans, that place seems locked up tighter than Alcatraz. I also discovered that this place wasn't built up to standard. While the thickness of the lead is rarely a problem, the entire thing was a rush job. The ventilation shafts have a very small gap that wasn't accounted for during the construction phase, or maybe it just wasn't properly tested. The architect responsible is either incompetent or ignorant, and to be honest, I don't know which one is more damning.
So we're also gonna figure out a little bit about the history of this place. And don't mind if I do, I'll gladly listen to that. There's another bunch of them above me. What's the objective here anyway? Change the power mode from emergency to normal in the bunker. Oh, that was stupid. Some clipboards. And this can actually give me a dirty water. After all these years of emergency power, the water is still relatively drinkable. Well, relatively drinkable. Another hard door? That's an elevator to the firewater bunker. The elevator does not respond. It does not have enough power. Makes sense? Looks like a medical room. Ooh boy. 4570, 3 turbos, and fission batteries, which I'm never gonna really use, but I'm gonna take those forceps and a scalpel. And there are some doctor notes that we possibly can listen to. And we definitely will. November 15th, 2077.
Doctor's log. November 15, 2077. Things have stabilized around here faster than all original expectations. No rads on any of our people either. Thank God everyone's safe, even if we're all a little shook up still. Gray tells me the lead-lined walls have kept the radiation out. Weird. The instruments outside haven't picked up any ionization. Must be a fault caused by the strike. Maybe they're busted? Best to keep locked up for now. It's not worth the risk of checking.
That was the note number 1. February 26, 2078.
Doctor's log, February 26, 2078. Perhaps we were too optimistic with our original readings. It wasn't the walls that kept the radiation out. Turns out that Vegas wasn't actually hit. We braved a few expeditions, and it turns out House was able to destroy the bombs before they could impact. However, the walls had some unanticipated gaps, according to Gray, and we're now suffering from the effects of exposure to nuclear fallout. We've got a decent supply of Radaway, which should allow us to get by. However, we'll need a long-term solution, and fast. Hopefully we can get that bastard Reeves to open the vault door. We're willing to let bygones be bygones, but so far all we've had is radio silence. Hopper will find a way through. I'm sure of it.
And the last one from Dr. Delacroix. Delacroix, I don't know how to really pronounce that. August 10, 2079.
Doctor's log, August 10, 2079. We're not gonna last much longer. Parker and his cronies deserted us and took the Radaway with them in the night. My years of medical experience haven't helped one bit. I've never seen a condition like this. Skin starting to fall off Valentine. Looks like his entire physiology is changing too. There's enough to write several papers on, but honestly, I've no idea what I'm looking at. Well, we gotta look on the bright side, don't we? I live to see the end of the world. Not many people can say the same.
And the last recording that we have found, Alistair Gray, September 25th.
I hope the cash Vault-Tec saved building this bunker was worth our lives down here. Delacroix says there's no more Radaway in the stockpile. Don't worry, Rachel. Looks like I'll be joining you up there sooner than I expected.
Alright. Generator control terminal. Reboot from safe mode. Powering up. It seems like some things have woken up. What if I'm gonna take this elevator? Oh, it just takes me back up. Okay. Okay, so this requires a key. That's entrance to Vault 23. Haha, junction box. This is the same way that I have entered the place, so probably not really. I'll take the bobby pins, those are always useful. And a rebound. Well, hello there. What gun is that I'm using? That is a Commando submachine gun. Commando Saber submachine gun. It's chambered in 45. It's one of the weapons that I have from a mod, but I'm gonna be quite honest. The modded weapons that I have added to my playthrough, turns out they're actually adding more crashes to the game that they supposed to. Basically, they have some really broken meshes. So at this point, I cannot really quit on having those weapons on my load order. But for the next playthrough, I am not gonna use them. I'm gonna switch to like full vanilla stuff. Let's see if this terminal has something interesting on it, because it seems like these guys don't really have anything. There's no recording on the shelves as well. Tamer's mega weapons, as I don't think I saw it in another millennia. I don't really know. It could be tag pack, it could be supplementary pack. It could be one of these, I really don't know. Okay, so we have logs and we got messages, but I'm not gonna read that. Yeah, I guess I could try to go to the vault. See what's going on over there. Explore the upper phase. Return to Hosea. Vault door control pod. The door requires you to swipe a key card, which you do not seem to have. Well, we found what we could. Time to return to Hosea and report our success. Well, relative success. Oh, Frank is here.
Oh, look who it is! It's nice seeing you again, my fellow vulture. Wasn't just me expecting a party or something after joining, was it?
Yeah, it was only you.
Maybe another time after we retake Vegas, huh? Anyway, what can I do for you?
How did the delivery go?
Not so great. The contact didn't turn up to the meeting point. We're supposed to meet a guy called Clarence, and he just didn't show. I hope nothing bad happened to him. I brought the schedule here. We won't be able to put it to use until we get it into the hands of some field agents, though. At least, that's what Hosea tells me.
I forgot to mention, I met Billy Jackson back in Freeside.
Oh, you did? I hope he's doing all right. I worry that he'll get a bit lonely without much company. I'll have to stop by sometime and see him for old time's sake.
Okay, this is already like very nice that you have an opportunity to mention, hey, the NPC that we were talking with earlier, he mentions you. I kind of wish that there was a conversation. Hey, he wants to talk with you because, you know, he wants to patch up old wounds, you know, old stuff. I think that would be even better. But I'm glad that the mod actually mentions the previous characters a little bit. That there's some kind of connection between him and the guy in Atomic Wrangler. I should go.
Be seeing you.
Oh, Hosea. 9mm.
Ah, welcome back. I hope this cave is to your liking. If not, well, I'm afraid there's not much I can do. You're gonna have to get used to roughing it. I wish I had access to the same decorating services as the White Glove Society, but sadly, it's not meant to be. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I explored the firewater bunker. There's a vault inside with the number 23 on the door.
Well, I guess that explains Vault-Tech's involvement with this place. Did you manage to get inside?
No, the control panel seems to like it wanted a swipe as some kind of a key card.
Ah, damn. Wait, maybe that's what this other key card opens. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is a pretty difficult decision. Where there's a vault, there's normally people inside. I don't think opening their vault door without their permission will make them too happy. I think the risk is worth it, though. We need to make first contact with the residents. They need to know that society still exists outside that steel door. If we're lucky, we might get some new allies to join our fight. With the NCR's similarities with the pre-war government, perhaps the residents narrowly escaping nuclear hellfire might sway them in our direction. I'm sure their grandparents' stories will have left quite an impression. I'm still skeptical about this entire thing, though. With Poseidon Energy having a stake in this place, I can't help but feel the specter of the Enclave is involved in some way. So I urge you to keep your wits about you. There is something fishy going on here for sure. I can answer whatever questions I can if you have any.
Not normally. Normally, people in vaults are already dead or like indoctrinated. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's pretty much a repeating pattern that every single time you enter a vault, there's no like human beings and actual visitors. They're 95% of the time. You pretty much every single vault resident either dead or escaped. And yes, only 2 vaults that are like remotely, well, not even friendly. There are 2 vaults that I know of. Actually, 3. 3 vaults that I know of in which experiments are still sort of kind of continuing. The Vault 81 from Fallout 4, that's one of those. There's a vault in Fallout 3, the Gary Vault. And there's also Vault 101 that you just mentioned. Those are like 3 vaults which actually there's some kind of life going on or the experiment is still functioning. Also the Super Mutant Vault. What was the name of that vault? 87? Correct me if I'm wrong. But there's also the vault with the FEV virus inside. That vault is also continuing to function, even though the ownership is kind of changed. But yeah. Do I have to worry about any more keycards you've not told me about?
Other than the ones I've already given you? I'm not sure. Those are the only ones I've found in that call center, I'm afraid.
Shouldn't we go together in case something goes wrong?
I don't think that would be a good idea. The vault doors opening to a group of armed individuals might give a bad impression. Something tells me that would come across as rather intimidating to people used to living a comfy life in a vault.
Okay, what should I do if the residents are hostile?
I really hope it doesn't come to that. What I'd say is that you're free to defend yourself if they attack you. I'd advise you pull back when you can, and we can come up with a plan to either evacuate or take the vault. This is all hypothetical, though. There's a good chance it doesn't come to that, though, if we're lucky.
I've got no more questions.
Good. Hopefully, the next time we speak, we'll have a comfy Vault-Tech home to sleep in. Maybe that's just wishful thinking on my part, though. Take this keycard. I think this'll open the door you mentioned. Good luck.
Vault 23 keycard. Well, I guess we are moving back. Open Vault 23. Well, I definitely cannot go through here. 6 p.m. So I don't really need to go to sleep yet. I need to drink some water though. Ugh. Excuse me, my nose is super itchy. My allergies are at it again. And I think I might need to go to... how do we call a doctor that is like responsible for like prescribing medication for the allergies? Because it's not a home doctor. I don't know I know the name of that doctor like this in Polish, sort of, but I don't know the name of that doctor in like English. And I'm simply need to sign myself up to that doctor because I think I'm gonna have to change my medication. My nose drops. I think because I've noticed that it's kind of a repeated pattern that that's a repeated pattern of basically every single time I take the nose drops, my nose itches more than it's supposed to. Tail 2 wasteland through vortex and it runs. Why did you do that? Just why? The guy, you have the guide called the best of all times that even tells you not to do that, but you did that anyway. It's your choice. If something is not gonna work or some game is gonna be super crashy, at this point it's your own responsibility. And if by any chance the... Oh! If by any chance my suspicions are actually correct and you basically wrote that just to, like, I don't know, have some kind of reaction out of me, then I guess I'm sorry to say, but the only thing that you're gonna get from me is a one large, very loud sigh of disapproval, and that is it. And the visitor pass, I might need that. Brian Holloway, October 24th.
This is Security Chief Brian Holloway on the official opening day of Vault 23. Molly and HR did a really good job today handing out the vault suits. I'm impressed at how quickly everyone fell in line after everything that's happened. Sure, there was a bit of a panic and some crying here and there. I feel like we're all on the same page that way. Still, I expected a bit more trouble with the nuclear apocalypse and all. I'm not complaining though. Makes my job a hell of a lot easier. Speaking of which, I had a brief look at the stock of security supplies. It seems we're lacking in batons and security armor. Reeves assures me that this is fine, and he says that we have the ability to mass-produce robots down here. An automated police force. He's starting to make me feel useless in my old age.
Molly McAllister, October 23rd. Also, this place had a bunch of coffee mugs. All the coffee mugs for Muggy.
Right, I think that's recording now. Welcome, everyone, to Vault 23. I know you're all probably worried after what just happened. Don't worry, you're safe now. I think we should all give a round of applause for Mr. Reeves for giving us this excellent opportunity. Down here, we won't just survive like in other vaults, but we'll thrive thanks to his genius. Now, it's about time we split into groups. Does everyone remember the number they were assigned? I'll take the silence as a yes then. Go to your representative and they'll show you to your rooms. Thank you for your time, everyone.
Alright. Before I'm gonna do, let me check something. Armor repair kit, I can make one. How about weapon repair kit? Nope. I can make some auto injection stim packs. I guess I only had one sensor module, which is not bad. Hello, Norse. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Joseph Hardy.
Yeah, I had a chat with the chief today about the noises we've heard in the middle of the night. I went ahead and requisitioned some cameras from security. Damn, man. This is some super secret agency tech we have here. Ready to slide through the vents. Reeves has now requested that one of the engineers climbs in and places it. How am I gonna tell my team?
Jessica Hayes, June 16th.
Engineer Jessica Hayes here, recording for what could be the last time. This is to keep the record straight on what happened down here. Reeves and his men have lost their fucking minds and started purging anyone they thought was linked to Cooper. His robot police force is on a seek and destroy mission. Not like it matters anyway. I'd rather die than work another minute for that parasite. We'll fight until the very last of us falls. Looks like we'll have to. The airlock has been sealed by the emergency protocol. We're running out of rounds. There's no way we can fight our way down to Reeves's office to remove the lockdown. Still, we're not kissing Reeves's boots anymore. We'll destroy those robots with our bare hands if we must.
Unable to continue.
I'm gonna take those backpacks. I guess there's some kind of mutiny was happening on board of this place. I want to find more about this place, more lore. Hey, speaking of the devil, Joseph Hardy.
Fuck, man. I have no idea how I'm gonna break the news to his family. Brown plucked the shortest straw and had to go into those vents. We saw on his head cam that he fell into some sort of cave system, but we only got a few seconds of footage. There were these giant eggs everywhere, and then out of nowhere, this giant motherfucking ant came crawling out of the darkness. Then all of a sudden, the footage stops. I'm gonna ask security to spare his family the gory details. Both Cooper and Reeves actually showed their fucking faces to express their condolences to the team. They know Brown shouldn't have been in there. But it's my fault.
Will Marchesi. It's another holotape. There's a lot of history over here. When it comes to this place, I really enjoy that.
These fucking ants, man! They won't stop coming! The others, I boosted up to safety. If Hayes can open the vault door, they can escape to the bunker above. I'm hoping at least some of us can get away from those killer bots. Marchesi, signing off. Semper Fi.
Well, the queen is dead. Signing off. Kinda love those hitboxes sometimes. Yeah, we are definitely gonna level up from this. There we go. Alright, so continuing on, we need to pick a perk of some sorts. I think I'm gonna pick up the perk that was with the ducking. I know I seen it. Hold on. Was the perk that if I'm crouching down, I get additional damage threshold? If I could find it again. Or maybe not. Let's see what we have available, because there's definitely some kind of a perk that I could take. Atomic. No, not really. Weapon silence, no. Dealing 25% more damage if I'm under the stealth point. No, not really. That's not really gonna help me. You gain 1 charisma and intelligence and gain 15% XP outside of combat while wearing headwear. That's not gonna help me a lot. Because it's outside of combat, so it'll be 15% to like quest rewards or something like that. Which kind of sounds really good when you think about it. But while wearing headwear, exclusive from Headless Courier. So I would need to wear a hat for this to just work. But I have to be outside of a combat. This could be good for like conversation stuff, because +1 to intelligence also increases my total experience. So I might take this one. But someone tells me that it could be like, it says headwear, it doesn't say face wear. There's a mask. I don't know what it considers as a headwear, because it says here it says the mask, but it's headwear. Unless I'm gonna find something else, I actually could try. Damage reduction is increased by 50% while you are attacking, but that's for the melee weapons. Terrifying presence, don't really need that. Sucker slam, also not really useful. Sniper, that's only VATS, and I'm not using VATS this playthrough, so that's out of the question. Shells for Shelly, I already have enough. Scrap armor, it's not really gonna be really that good. Rise and shine. When sneaking, you can resurrect dead humans and non-feral ghouls as powerful glowing ones. And to perform that resurrection, you need a doctor bag and Centaur's blood. Yeah, that's not gonna be good. Hey, enemy. Doing well. Return to ashes. Retention. Retention is absolutely useless to me right now. So is the professional courier. Enemies who are reloading. Peer pressure. Overkiller. Nuka chemist. Muster. Mutant hunter. That's a accuracy and damage against super mutants. So that's definitely not gonna be good. Because we already done with super mutants per se. Maze runner. Agility and combat interior. No. Light step. Also not really that good. Irradiated beauty? No. Might go for intense training, honestly. Might pick another intense training. Not gonna lie. Hologram expert. Hobbler. That's a vast chance of hitting limbs. Headless. While not wearing any headgear, your head takes half damage and you gain to perception. No. I'm not using VATS in this playthrough, would I ever? There were actually a few situations when I picked the VATS, but I only have picked the VATS only to check if enemy has damage threshold or not. Which didn't really happen. Concentrated fire, no. Collective consciousness. Increase speech +2. Price is also reduced for this, but it requires an evil karma. Center mess, that's perk, so no. Brutal break beatdown, no. Battle rush, it's gonna give you more sodas. I already have enough sodas. Plus whatever I have found from this vault, so no, not really. Balance load, not really. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna pick up the intense training. Because I'm not sure about the masquerade perk. I'm just not certain about it. Again, I might actually need it. Because it says... Okay, so it says... waste of masquerade. It says that when I'm wearing headgear. But does it count my head as a headgear? My glasses as a headgear? Does it count my... the mask... the Ulysses mask as a headgear? Outside of combat, +1 intelligence. So that would be like plus, I think it's plus 5%, but it would be total of 20% of XP. Outside of combat while wearing headgear. Honestly, let's give this one a try. Let's give this one a try. Why not? Because right now I have 7 charisma. If this is gonna work, I should have 8 charisma. In the worst case scenario, I could just reload the previous save. Yep, it definitely works. I have 8 charisma. Because I had 7 previously. So this is working perfectly fine. So basically, whatever I'm having right now, which is NCR hat plus the glasses, that actually worked as it's supposed to. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so this is where we have entered. Okay, so this was just the path around. If you teabag, doesn't never count as a head. Wanna second these two nuts? I cannot make my voice like the fucking chest breach. I just cannot do that. He has a very specific voice pattern, and it's just impossible for me to like replicate in any way, shape, or form. Trunk. I'll take that. Nothing over here. Do I need more frag mines actually? Let me check the weapons. No, I don't need any more frag mines. I don't need a C4, nor do I need a detonator. They're always gonna take the radaways because they are weightless. Brahmin steak. I could take the Brahmin steaks, honey musk pods, pinion nuts, banana yucca, musk pod. See the detonators. Yep. Atomic cocktail, always good. Instance of sarsaparilla. Now I see a recording over here. Will Marchesi.
Marchesi here. We're pinned down in the diner. Don't worry, I've got a plan. I've told the others not to worry. If this goes wrong, let this be a record of what happened here. Reeves is a monster and has us working our asses off for scraps. If it goes right, he'll learn why he should never fuck with a Marine.
Continue.
All the drinks, all the ammo. Huh, 9mm submachine gun. I might actually need that, because I can fix my mercenary submachine gun with it. I could use the 44 revolver so I can fix my other weapons. And I do have some weapons that could utilize that. Surprise, surprise, I know. Gonna take that hammer. All the sensor module scrap electronics, because with those I can make either... Excuse me. With those I can make either auto-injection stim packs or I can make weapon and armor repair kits, which are Okay, carbine shotgun, which are also pretty important. 9mm pistol, not really. Gonna take the 10 mils because it's a good source of scrap. And at this point, I don't really feel like I need to pick up any more sodas. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm good with sodas for an extended amount of time. Also don't need the energy cells as I'm not using energy weapons. The door requires a keycard at least intermediate stuff level. So the key's supposed to be most likely somewhere in this room, huh? Okay. It's not here. It's not on the desk. Did you have that key? There's some pure money. Intermediate. Didn't see anything lying on the floor. Anything that looks remotely like a little key pass. That means that there's a chance that I have passed it somehow. It's detonator, C4, knife. Oh, there it is. Intermediate path. Pass. That should be what I was looking for. Left or right, left or right. I'm gonna go for the left. Jesus. All those families are dead. Well, obviously they are skeletons, but still. I'm gonna take that just in case. Right away, because it's always useful. Okay, but what about the middle door? Oh, that's the elevator. Okay. It's the same elevator that I have fixed earlier, but I think I decided to take a long path to explore this entire location. Staircase is right over here. I'm gonna wait with exploration of that for a moment. Molly McAllister.
Don't worry, it's just a security precaution. Security Chief Holloway tells me recording all meetings is mandatory from now on. The only people this'll affect are the criminals, so you all have nothing to worry about. Anyway, back to the purpose of this meeting. You might be thinking, Molly, we can't be bothered with this meeting after everything that's happened. Let us get on with our jobs. Well, you're right to raise concerns, but don't worry. The company has you covered. These type of nights are good for team bonding and relaxation. Plus, any who come along will be able to see movies from Mr. Reeves' holiday collection. He's got the biggest sci-fi collection I've ever seen. Why join the union when you're well looked after, huh?
Yeah, why unionize when you can get screwed over? I mean, the actors and voice actors thing that is going on right now, that's definitely not a good evidence. Vault 23, you don't need the password for the senior door. Don't I? Well, this door tells me otherwise. Ooh, hydroponics. You guys know what that means?
It's all going dark.
Yep, welcome to death. You guys know what that means? All the jalapeno peppers are now mine. And that also means we're gonna make a bunch of gecko kebabs with this. Yeah, don't need the maze.
It's just little old me. Nothing to be afraid of. Back to the usual daily tedium.
Back to usual shenanigans.
Back to the usual daily tedium.
This is all where all the robots have started, I guess.
Back to the usual daily tedium.
If you've forgotten your past hallway, I don't want to really go to executive area yet. I have not explored this area properly, and also there is a living quarters second floor of the living quarters, so I also want to visit that. I do not want to leave anything that's like remotely useful to me in this vault.
So that's it then.
That is it. Vault-Tec Hydroponics mainframe. About the system alert, security doors locked. Hydroponics light guidelines. I think in all of this, the only thing that I'm really gonna miss is the wrenches and wonder glue. Because besides that, I should be able to create a bunch of auto-injection stim packs. I should be able to create a bunch of maybe armor packets. Maybe. And that area is definitely locked out. It's just a restroom. Of course, gentleman's bathroom is full of shit. Typical gentleman's bathroom. Yeah, I can pick up this one. Brian Holloway.
Holloway here. We've secured the hydroponics wing. All we need to do is hold this, and the rest of the vault will fall in line. Without food, the rebels will have no option but to give in to our demands. I'm gonna inform Reeves of the news tonight. This is a great victory for the future of this vault.
I'm gonna slap a ginormous X for doubt on that one, considering that 90% of you guys are just, well, skeletons. If not even 100%. Okay, so where was... Yeah, it was over here. Let me check the living quarters really quick. You know what would make this vault even better?
Unable to
if
continue.
there were jumpsuits from this vault and being able to sell those jumpsuits to Sarah Hawthorne. I think that would be great. Because we still need to get back down there. Hey, okay. Okay, I see how it is. You're actually reading my mind. Good. 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 Good mod. You actually read my mind, and I appreciate it. Jessica Hayes.
Hayes here. I'm not sure what's happened to Cooper. Davis saw Vault security take him from his dorm, and ever since then, he's nowhere to be found. Could be that Reeves has overstepped the line trying to intimidate us into submission. Technically, he can do whatever he wants down
area
here.
Clear. Proceeding with
If we're not
search
allowed to
protocol.
make our voices heard about something as simple as food rationing, then what can we do?
Scanning for hostile.
I don't think a robot would explode this hard from a single 45 ACP round, but... Hey, who am I to question that one?
Unable to continue.
Damn. Round up every single civilian and then just shot them with the robots.
Multiple failures detected. Multiple failures detected. Multiple failures detected.
Well, you just resisted like 3 shots, just like this guy over here. Molly McAllister.
Reeves's security bots are bringing order back to the vault. I just need to wait it all out. Everything will be back to normal tomorrow morning. The bots will know I've been loyal, right?
Your corpse says otherwise. I think that's Will's tape before he started the revolt.
Marchesi here. Can't say I'm hating my first few days here. Beats sweeping for mines on Anchorage, praying I didn't get frostbite. Julia and the kids seem fairly happy. They do complain about the food, though. I keep hearing about how different the corn tastes. It honestly isn't so bad. Next time I hear them whining, I'm gonna tell them about the MREs we used to get. They'll want to vomit.
Well, I don't think that's gonna encourage them to eat more food. Also, it depends on MRE. Sometimes MREs are absolutely the greatest things on the planet Earth, at least according to what I have heard. And the other times, MREs are just, you know, items that you can use to actually light up some fire. I think my gun is pretty damaged. Let me take care of that. Even though it doesn't show it, like it shows that it's like at least 95%. But the damage would say otherwise. Alright, so this is the staircase to go down. I want to go up. Maybe it's because I'm thirsty and I didn't even notice that. Where was the staircase to go up? Because I think that would take me to the Overseer's room. Wasn't here. Yeah, there it is. That's Vault 23 entrance, and I don't have a key for it. Well, I guess this vault does not have, you know, your... Maybe that's the one. Maybe this vault just does not have your typical entrance, I guess. All the keys are over here. Junior staff, intermediate staff, not stuff, staff, because there's a different U and F. U and A. Jesus. Okay, so that's the executive, and I have the card for the executive. And look at all of those supplies. Don't mind if I do. I'm just gonna take them all for myself. Don't need a baseball. Gonna take the 5.56. Could even make some caravan lunches from all of this, but I know for a fact that caravan lunches are not really the best foods in the game. They're definitely the heaviest, that's for sure. But if somebody's looking like for the best food in the game, Gecko Kebabs, hands down. Not because I like kebabs myself, but because they basically cure your hydration by 150 points, hunger by 250. I could be wrong about that number. And also they're restoring 4 points of health over like 40 seconds or 45 seconds or something like that. So you basically get like 3 items in one package. And I believe it's absolutely brilliant. Okay, let's go for the executive area. Those were bathrooms. This over here is definitely locked. Executive door. Oh, that definitely doesn't take me where I want to be. No, those are bathrooms again. Where was that goddamn door? Okay, it must have been somewhere on this level then. Maybe I should just take a look at the local map. Yeah, executive. This is gonna mark it. Oh, seriously? Come on. Why do you show me the executive door when it's like... And the funny thing is, I definitely crossed that door like a few times already. But it's definitely not on this floor. Oh, okay. I think I found it. Yep, it's right over here. Okay, let's just remove it. My fault. Vault 23, Reeves audio log number 2.
Went to see the doc yesterday. He recommended I take as much rest as I can. He said excess stress could prolong the recovery period. I told him there's a fat chance of me managing to avoid all the stressors of this damn vault. Some days I wish I just went with the blast, like everyone else. But then I remember that the Lord blessed me and Anna. I will keep this entire vault running for that bundle of joy in her belly. This place will be the future of humanity, even if it kills me.
Nut job, great. Also, I know something that Red would be happy about. Look at all those pre-war books that he could deliver. That he could deliver all those pre-war books towards back to Arlington Library. I can definitely see him just using this sound of sweet fulfillment. I can definitely see him doing that.
We won. But at what cost? We don't have much of a workforce left to tend to the crops. It'd just be me Anna, and our child. Along with what's left of the security team. No. No, I won't condemn a child to live an empty life in what's left of this hellhole. There's no fucking way I allow it. There's only one thing left to do here. Our supplies of pre-war food have started to shrink. I'm glad to see that my push on the board for diversifying Poseidon's interests has paid off. If it weren't for those lights, we'd all be starving down here. It's a shame thinking of all the money we could have made. No matter. This place is everything I pictured it to be. It makes me think I've died and went to heaven. Well, only when I don't need to hear Cooper's shrill little voice complaining. What a blowhard.
Halt. Facial recognition scan failed. Identify yourself or you will be forcefully removed from the area.
I got science 60. Oh, I don't have enough luck. Just let me buy, please. No. Okay, I'm gonna use the science 60 then. Mr. Reese has sent me to take care of your broken identity scanner.
Request granted. There has been a fault detected recently. You are welcome to inspect me at your leisure. However, note that time taken above average performance metrics will be logged against your permanent record.
Oh, I'm so afraid.
It is company policy to log your visit in the office. Failure to do so will result in punishment.
You have 20 seconds to comply. Well, well, well. Welcome to Overseer's office. Population, relatively fresh air, I suppose. It's 9mm police pistol. Oh, it's the Glock. Okay, yeah, I don't really need a Glock. Police shotgun. I'm gonna take the side saddle, but I don't really think about using the police shotgun anytime soon. Alright, let's see the Overseer's terminal now. Thank you for your purchase. Private locks. Open emergency. Down hydroponic specifications. And open the emergency. Well, well, well. Even more goods. Oh, goody. Oh my goodness, that's... Yep, I'm just gonna take all that purified water. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, these guys are not gonna need any of this. It's all mine now. Uh-oh. Yep, I will admit I did not expect it to see a bunch of Virgils. Don't need the plasma rifle. Gonna take the 9mm. The 10mm as well. Coffee mugs for Muggy. And scalpels for doctor bags. Even though I have picked up a plenty. Cowboy repeater, yes. I'll take that. Cowboy repeaters are my official, weakness. I really like that gun. It's not the strongest. But also it's not the weakest. It's just a fun gun to me. I really enjoy it. Well, well, well. We can definitely take a little bit of a break over here if I really feel like it. A sniper rifle that I might use tomorrow. Alright. I'm definitely gonna have to scrap some ammunition. Probably gonna check what I can do. I can make 7 armor repair kits. Duct tape, but what about weapon repair kits? Yeah, they also require duct tape, so we need to split between the two. 3 armor repair kits, and the rest is gonna be weapon repair kits. Now, auto-injection stim packs and super auto-injection stim packs. I can make 1 doctor bag. And I guess this is it. When it comes to like craftable resources, but there's also ammunition. Which you could say that's also a craftable resource. No. 9mm FMJs, yes, that's the regular FMJs. Now let me see how I'm starting with ammunition. Sniper rifle, well, marksman rifle. It's pretty good. Starting good with the shotgun. Okay, I could create 100 of each of 45 ACPs. So, armor piercing. Oh, actually, I can make 177. So 88 of this and 45 and hollow points. There we go. That's gonna have to do. Well, besides that, there's nothing really that keeps me over here. Try to get it back upstairs. Okay, but let's not sprint. Last time I did that, I got absolutely destroyed. Well, not did. Okay, destroyed. Maybe it's a wrong way to say it, but I got surprised by all those feral ghouls. Okay, for a second I thought that this rock over here, like this rock that I'm pointing at right now, that looked like a glowing one to me. I have no clue why. Ah, yes. Fresh faces. Well, not really fresh faces, but faces. Human faces. That's so good to see. Actually, that reminds me. If there's one weapon that I need to fix, is the 5mm hunting rifle. And I'm gonna do this with this hunting rifle. I already have the carbine repeater. Yeah, so I guess I could sacrifice the scout rifle. And still need to sacrifice something else. So maybe carbine repeater. And I'm gonna max that thing out because I might actually use this tomorrow. Might. Anyway, Hosea.
Ah, it's you. You survived. I really hope you managed to convince those residents to help us. We're gonna need it.
Hey, Medasian. Yeah, I'm having a good day. Hope you're having a good day as well. I got into Vault 23. Everybody is dead. There seems to be a rebellion that failed.
Dead? Everyone? This is not what we need right now. I need you ready for combat, stranger. Make sure you've loaded your magazines and got all the stems you can carry.
What seems to be a problem?
The NCR have us surrounded. They've gathered around the cave entrance demanding our surrender. We haven't given them any notion we're here, so they won't know for certain. However, there's no way they leave without thoroughly checking this cave. It's only a matter of time before they blow the door down and assault the cave. You've probably got the most combat experience out of everyone here, so I'll need you to take point. I hope you're okay with that.
First, I need you to answer something for me. I have to confess that the NCR sent me here. Okay, I'll deal with the NCR. I think we should surrender to the NCR. No, we're not gonna surrender to the NCR. Okay, I'll deal with the NCR.
Be careful. I'm pretty sure it's Wilson out there. She's one of the sharpest shots in the Rangers. We'll be there to back you up as soon as the shooting starts. Keep her busy near the door, and we'll attack on your signal. Good luck.
Okay, where's my latest save, just in case? Okay, it's right before we had a conversation with Hosea. That's all right. That's fine. Maybe I will be able to pursue her not to chase.
Hold your fire, everyone! It's the mercenary I hired to track that son of a bitch Hosea down. Well, well. Long time no see. I thought you'd forgotten about us. But it seems like you just forgot to report in. Now, I wonder, did you really forget? Or has Hosea poisoned another against us?
Speak 35. I didn't want to arouse suspicion by leaving when the task was on site.
I suppose that is understandable. As you can see, we've got Hosea and his pack of rats cornered. If you really want to prove your loyalty, you can join us. We're about to breach in the next few minutes. You're either with or against us. No ifs and buts. So what'll it be?
I actually wonder if I'm gonna attack them. I actually wonder if I'm gonna take them down, what's that gonna decrease my reputation with the NCR? It's a good moment to actually test this out.
Oh, for fuck's sake, don't tell me you've fallen for Hosea's lies too. Why couldn't you have been a good little merc and just followed the caps? Tell me why. What did that asshole tell you?
Don't really have a reason. The NCR laws are broken. They only work for the richest in society. The NCR don't care about people of Vegas. They just care about the lake meat and the damn taxes, man. Taxes. Best option to pick, I guess. The NCR laws are broken. They only work for the richest in society. I'm gonna go for the laughing. I don't know. NCR laws are broken. They work only for the richest. They don't care about people of Vegas. They care about Lake Mead and the dam. Taxes. Let's try the alternatives.
Uh-oh. Listen up, everyone. We've got another one of those jet addicts. Take them down.
I don't think that actually reduced my reputation with the NCR, which would be great. No, never mind. NCR infamy gained. Never mind. Okay, there must be... Okay, so we already know that this is gonna definitely hamper my reputation with the NCR. So, how about... I'm gonna try a different option. I'm gonna try to maybe convince her that doing what she does is basically wrong.
Hold your fire, everyone!
Hold your fire! I'm a human! Speech 35. You're mistaken. NCR don't care about the people in Vegas.
Nonsense. Hosea is a liar. Without us, this place would be a pure wasteland, and you'd all be living under the thumb of the fiends. All the Republic's critics are the same. They think it's all easy, but they don't realize that sometimes you've gotta crack a few eggs. So let's start with you. Over here!
Yeah, good nature rascal. Okay, there must be a different way to do this then, because I don't really want to lose the reputation with the NCR. Maybe I can do something about Hosea. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. If the mod makes me want to turn back, pick up different conversation options, find different solutions, it's a good mod. Let me put it like this. I'm really liking this mod.
Ah, it's you.
It's me. 23, everyone's there. What's the problem? First I need you to answer something for me. I have to confess NCR sent me. I think we should surrender. I have to confess that the NCR have sent me here.
You're the fucking rat. This is what I get for letting my guard down for one damn second. Can't say I'm shocked that they'd try to recruit you, but I really thought you were different. You might have us surrounded, but remember, your NCR friends aren't here yet. We still have the advantage. I'd think really carefully about what you say next.
I think the vultures have a point. I have no loyalty to the NCR. Pay me more caps and I'll deal with the NCR for you. Sorry, but you guys are terrorist scum. I think you vultures have a point. I have no loyalty to the NCR.
You didn't tell us that you were with the NCR until now. Why should I trust you?
Spirit 35, I heard what you had to say about the NCR. It's fair to say I was inspired.
I can understand that. Maybe you've changed since you joined our ranks. I hope you're not going to make me regret this decision. I have a strange feeling around you, stranger. I don't know if it's fate or if I'm just being foolish. Tell you what, get rid of the wolves at the door and all is forgiven. Do that, and you're one of us.
Okay. Different conversation option maybe, because if I'm gonna... Okay, what if I'm gonna go get rid of them right now? Is it still gonna be the same? Or I wish I could convince that NCR lady that, hey, you know, that the guy that you're chasing, you know, is the same guy. You know, he's not here. Maybe there is an option for that. I'm actually gonna investigate that quite deeply.
Hold your fire, everyone!
Hold your fire, I'm a human. Speech 35. About to do.
Found you. I'm hit. Fall back.
Yeah, it's still gonna give me NCR infamy, so...
Ah, it's you.
Well, 23. What's the problem? I think we should surrender. Or maybe there's an... Person needs to answer something for me.
Make it fast.
Are you serious? We have an entire squad worth of people to fight back. How did you not see them coming? Are you sure there's no other escape route? You want me to kill them? I have some more... No, I have no more questions. Are you serious? We had the entire squad worth of people to fight back.
Yes, deadly serious. Don't worry, I'll get the people into a position ready to ambush as soon as the shooting starts. You won't be alone. Any more questions?
How did you not see them coming?
We don't have the kind of tech you'd see lying around a Brotherhood bunker, I'm afraid. Looks like they slipped in between our patrols. I just wouldn't have thought that they'd have found us this easily.
Are you sure there's no other escape route?
As far as I know, there's only one way into this cave. It was supposed to be sheltered from nuclear fallout as much as possible. Even if there were, I know what kind of scum Wilson likes to handpick. Any stragglers would be massacred, just like the cons at Bitter Springs. We're running out of time. I recommend being quick with the rest of your questions.
You want me to kill them?
That's the safest option for sure. You're welcome to try and persuade them to leave, but I don't recommend it. Rangers are the inquisitive type, though. They leave no stone unturned. I can guarantee it's that lapdog Wilson. She's not stopped sniffing my trail for as long as I can remember. I'm hoping you can end this once and for all. Any more questions?
No, I have no more questions. I think we should surrender to the NCR. What if I'm gonna make him surrender to the NCR?
Surrender? Why would we do that? Do you know what the NCR does to criminals in the Mojave? There's no fair trial. We'll be buried in the desert, never to be seen again.
I think Vultures might be doing more bad than good. The NCR can change without the Vultures. The followers remain popular with the NCR. I think about all the people. Forget I said anything. Wasn't done by Dia. Okay, I'll deal with the NCR.
Be careful.
Yeah, I guess we don't really have any other option than to kill the NCR and becoming a good-natured rascal with the NCR, I guess. So this is gonna hamper my reputation with the NCR. So yeah, I guess it is what it is. I guess I
Hold your fire, everyone. It's the mercenary.
Attack, you're right. I'm not loyal. Time to die. Speech 35. Was mistaken. Just don't like the NCR.
Hey!
They killed him!
Wait, now that I performed the sneak attack, did that ruin my reputation with the NCR by any chance? I don't see the good-natured rascal going down, because the game was thinking I'm still in sneak mode. That actually looks pretty damn good. In that case, I would say I'm pretty damn safe then. I didn't lose the reputation because there's nobody who have witnessed me killing these people. Oh, that is actually golden. Where's that Wilson bitch? Okay, she has a trial carbine. Well, they all got been dealt with, and I still have a golden reputation with the NCR even after all of this. I love my job. So I guess this is possibly like the best solution for all of this. The Vultures are still alive, the rebellion lives on. The NCR bitch is dead, and I didn't lose the reputation. GG.
Ah, so you killed that squad then. Good. Wilson won't make our lives hell from now on. I wouldn't feel any guilt if I were you.
It's because
that was very much a kill or be killed scenario. The same will happen again if they try anything similar. I'm praying they don't send any more troops our way. Once we tie up a few loose ends, we might need to relocate just to be safe. You came through with the vault and with the defense of Firewater Cave. For that, you should be very proud. Going down there was dangerous. Before, you mentioned everyone was dead. What happened?
The residents didn't feel like they were being treated right by the overseer, Reeves. Doesn't really matter. I'm not really sure what happened. I managed to find some plans for a hydroponic lighting device.
Hydroponics? Here? Oh, that's great news. Do you know how useful that could be for the people of Vegas? Where are the plans? On your Pip-Boy? Let's take a look at those. Come here.
And so it was. The courier that cheated death in Goodsprings cheated death once again. In Mojave was forever
Truly
changed.
incredible. This could feed the whole of Vegas if we maintain this right. I'll have to talk more with Dexter. These lights look really easy to work with. With a few UV lamps on hand, calibrating them shouldn't be difficult. Scavenging those things will be the hard part. Either way, this could be our chance to show the people of Vegas that we're on their side. We could feed so many, solve many of our supply issues as well.
I'm glad that we can use this to help so many people. Freeside and Westside could really use this help.
Me too. It would be good to talk with Jackie about this. I'll send her a letter sometime after we get these things built. Get a slightly more official channel going. For now, we'll have to rely on folks we trust on the streets. That's once we figure out how to build them. The lights you found at the bottom of the vault can be scavenged in the meantime. You've done so much for us. I'd like you to take this. It's more than enough for all your hard work. If you're ever in need of somewhere to sleep or to stock up on supplies, know that you're always welcome here. Oh, one last thing. I have another important task for you. I need you to find a woman named Joan Harris in Freeside. Give her this letter. It contains a meeting location for the delivery of essential supplies for those desperate in Freeside. With the potential yields from those hydroponic lights, we can afford it. Now, before you go, is there anything else I can do for you?
I should be going then.
No problem. Come back whenever you want to chat.
That will be done too. Okay, let me fix the trial carbine as well, because I have 2 of them. And I can fix you with... Well, not really with anything, but I can apply the scope on you, and I can fix you with plenty of weapon repackets that I have. Which is more than enough for now. Alright, let's get out of here. I like this mod. I really like it. The NCR soldier is definitely a bitch of a character, but I don't really mind that. I think that's how her character was supposed to be from the very beginning. The Hosea character is definitely inspiring, and his vision for the independent Mojave is definitely there. I really like this, man. I really enjoyed this mod. Though I have a letter delivered, so I'm gonna assume that this is not even the end. But still, this is great. I mean, on the next playthrough of Fallout New Vegas, I'm definitely gonna jump into I'm gonna side like strictly with the NCR for that one, for the next playthrough. Just out of pure curiosity on how it's gonna go. And someone tells me that there might be even like a third way to complete this entire game. Might be, because at a certain point, as you infiltrate the vultures themselves, right? You basically have an option to basically deliver like the caravan logs. You have an opportunity to deliver the caravan logs to the, or at least report about the plan about getting the caravan logs back to the NCR Ranger. So maybe there's gonna be a third playthrough that is oriented about that. Well, we will see in the future.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around.
Yep. Thank God that's Stimpack.
Shouldn't be long before the fiends are wiped out, now that their bosses are gone.
Well, the fiends are already dead, so I guess never mind. I'm looking for Joanne. Maybe I will be able to talk with her again.
Yeah? You look like you want something. Do I know you?
Not yet, but you will. Hosea told me to give you this letter.
Shh, not so loud. The followers don't take too kindly to that name. Give it here. This is great news. We'll try and get this distributed in the best way we can. With their bodyguards, the muggers shouldn't be much of a problem. We won't forget this. Hosea can count on us in the future. Thank you for your kindness, friend. I should probably go get started making preparations, unless there's something else I can do for you.
Thank you for playing. Yep, that's done. Thank you for playing. Hello. Thank you for playing the Fallout New Vegas Race to the Bottom. This mod was a passion project of mine where I wanted to capture everything I liked from this game, from its narrative themes to its design philosophy. I'd like to give enormous credit to the voice acting team I slowly assembled over the last year of doing such a phenomenal job. It was a pleasure. It was. I mean, it was a phenomenal job. The actors definitely have done their job properly. Also, big thanks to the mod creator Aurora Whitfield for creating assets and being such a great help. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the player, for showing interest, and I hope you enjoyed. If so, please leave a feedback along with an endorsement on my mod page. I recommend playing through this mod again with a different set of choices. I definitely will. Or a third playthrough if you enjoyed it. Well, I did. If you enjoyed it, there are multiple endings, so I hope you enjoy. Oh, if there are multiple endings, I'm definitely gonna be glad to explore them all. And let me tell you, this mod is good. I really like this mod. It's not too long, it's not too short. Sure, the Hosea talks a little bit too much, but he talks. He's not obnoxious. He's not unnecessarily long like Ulysses is. He explains he has a good motivation, but if you want to be absolutely loyal to the NCR, you can just join NCR straight up. I really like this mod. Voice acting is great. The story is good. It actually all sticks together. There's no situations like it was with the Saxon mods where basically some of it is incomplete, or you basically have no really other choices possible, or there's a clear situation when you can make a choice, but there's no choice in the end. In here, you can clearly make several different choices about all of this, and I am definitely willing to explore that in the future playthroughs. How do you know our mutual friend?
He and his friends like to help out the community however they can. But there's some folks around here that doubt him still. Those people don't know what they're talking about. He's kept my family's belly full on more occasions than I can count. We'll help him in any way we can when the time comes. Now, do you want anything else?
Yeah, are you the Soul Keeper from Dark Souls? Where are you from?
You mean my accent? Yeah, me and my family aren't from here. We're from a place which I think you Americans call England.
Oh, what's left of it?
There's not much of an England left, I'm afraid. Me and my husband escaped all the fighting on a ship owned by a man called Tenpenny.
Tenpenny? That is a name that I actually kind of know. How did you get to New Vegas?
Working on the ship kept us in work for a while. My husband had some experience with construction, and me in security. So once we docked, Tenpenny had plenty of work for us in helping renovate some old tower in the capital. But eventually, Tenpenny had to let us go. We weren't the clientele he was looking for. His words, not ours. So we've been on the move ever since. We kind of like it here, despite the current circumstances. Hosea and his kind are helping make this place better. Just wait and see.
They even have bothered to give a little bit of an interesting backstory to a character that we are never gonna see again. You call this a passion project? That deserves a $5 donation if somebody would ask me.
Working, so...
wait, I should go.
All right, if you say so.
Honestly, if this... I'm gonna be quite fair. If this was a paid mod, it would be worth the money. Well, it depends on how paid it would be, because obviously some of the paid mods that you can actually get are absolutely horrendous and awful. And not even well, yeah, that's definitely not Arcade Gannon. I definitely didn't give him the Gatling laser or anything like that.
Hello again. How can I help you?
Oh, okay. So she doesn't have anything to say. Anyway, like I said, great voice acting, solid storytelling, good characters. You can even explore the vault and get a bunch of supplies from there if you really are into that. I don't think there's anything else that could be said. It's a great mod.
Hello.
I really like it. Definitely gonna do a second, and if it's gonna be possible, well, I'm gonna always do a playthrough of this mod, but if it's gonna be possible, I'm gonna try to unlock every single ending. I can pretty much say that this mod already has 2 endings to it. The one with the giant with Hosea, and the one with your ally with the NCR. So, yeah. Oh, great mod. Good mod. Like this mod. Definitely gonna stay in my load order, 100%. Well, guess what happens right now, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what happens now. We are gonna go through Some Guy series, New Vegas Bounties, The Inheritance, and Russell. But first, what I need to do is visit the page of Some Guy on Nexus, because I need to basically figure out which questline to start first, judging by his upload stuff. It seems that we're first gonna go for New Vegas Bounties 1, then we're gonna go for New Vegas Killer, because those 2 things are kinda, you know, they're stick together, kind of. After which, I'm gonna go for New Vegas Bounties 2. After which, we're gonna continue with Inheritance, Russell, and New Vegas Bounties 3. I think we could do it like that. Though, if somebody could tell me what is the actual story behind these mods, like which ones I should start first, because I have no real clue. How often do you stream, and do you plan on completing the playthrough? I stream pretty much every single day for 7 hours, or give or take 7 hours, because sometimes I just feel a little bit more tired. But stream for 7 hours. I'm planning to complete this, but we'll see, because we have like solid, I guess, 14 days to complete the entire game. If we're gonna complete the entire game, that would be great, because after that I'm planning to do a full playthrough of Cyberpunk before the Phantom Liberty is gonna get released. But yeah. Okay. So I guess... How should I do that? Because there's Russell and Inheritance. I kind of wish there was like way to really know a good way to like do the Some Guy series, like a proper way to do this, because I think that New Vegas Bounties 1 is definitely a thing, 100% a thing. But something tells me that New Vegas Bounties 2, maybe I should. Okay. Let's think about it, because right now my brain is coursing through dozens of ideas. Maybe let's make it in a way in which we're gonna do New Vegas Bounties 1, New Vegas Bounties 2, or maybe I should do it ever so slightly differently. Maybe I should do the Inheritance and Russell first, because those are kind of separate stories. Kind of. For some time, can I ask, can I have liberty at the same time? Answer is yes. What began means the address, the chronological disparities within the Bounties series is now something much better. The Some Guy series ESM contains the collection of variables that will regularly concern the annual mods. That means that decisions and or actions for New Vegas Bounties 2 could have consequences in the Inheritance. Oh, okay, so I cannot redo the Inheritance first. Alright, so we're gonna do it, we're gonna complete New Vegas Bounties 1, we're gonna complete New Vegas Bounties 2, we're basically gonna follow the upload dates of the mods. Bounties 1, Bounties 2, Inheritance, Russell, New Vegas Killer, and then New Vegas Bounties 3. And that's gonna summarize all the mods that I want to do from Some Guy series. So, without further ado, let's figure out where we need to go for the New Vegas Bounties 1. House once again, Inheritance, Mojave Conspiracy, New Vegas Bounties. Speak with Randall about the Bounty Hunter position. And the Bounty Hunter position is all the way in Prim. All the way in Prim. But I think what I could do... Maybe I'm gonna have to go through Novak at certain point. Right now I don't really feel like changing my equipment or anything like that. Let's just leave this place. But yeah, like I said, I'm streaming every single day, 7 hours a day, because this is currently my occupation. And I would love to, for this to basically, maybe for the lack of a better word, basically I would like for this thing to blow up in a good way, basically, you know, to make it like a sustainable thing. Because right now, every single thing that I get from this is just getting directly into covering my bills and supporting my family. Not that it would change anyway, but I would like for this to be, you know, something good, something maybe bigger, I guess. But there's still a lot that I need to learn. There's still definitely a lot that I need to take a look at. Lots of things that I need to figure out. Oh boy. Let me get the armor-piercing ammunition. We're gonna go to Novak. We're gonna go from Novak to Prim. Shit.
I'm glad that's over.
Well, got some support over here. That's Flavor Mark II. Not really gonna use it. Let's say the trial carabine. Don't really need that hatchet. The path from here is actually closer to go to Novak more than anything else, and we're also gonna get the Spanish Inquisition. Well, I'm called the Spanish Inquisition. It's the Legion Assassin team thing. I have an idea. Let me get that Flamer Mark II. I can sell it for a lot of money. If I'm gonna do it smart, that is. Or I could do this. Well, I don't have any mods for it, but the Gatling Laser Mark II definitely sounds far more inviting. Or maybe I'm gonna do New Vegas Killer after New Vegas Bounties 1. That actually sounds like a smarter idea too, because New Vegas Killer has a direct connection with the New Vegas Bounties 1. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it that way. We're gonna do New Vegas Bounties 1, New Vegas Killer, Bounties 2, and then we're simply gonna fall through in with the every single mod that got basically released. I think that's gonna be a solid plan, but I'm definitely gonna change this gun. don't really hate the marksman rifle. I just simply think the animations would be a little bit better. The Hitman animations holds the gun by the mag well, but we are using this gun as a marksman weapon, so it's kind of... it feels kind of weird, to say the least. We're gonna see how much of the New Vegas bounties in some guys series we'll be able to do, because New Vegas Bounties 1 and New Vegas Killer and Bad Motherfucker has been taken care of by, if I recall correctly, Sawyer Batty, and he cleaned up a lot when it comes to these mods. Sadly, he didn't done that yet for New Vegas Bounties 2 and 3 and the other mods. Kinda hoping that's also gonna happen in the future, because those mods are very good. I think the biggest struggle that I'm gonna experience when it comes to New Vegas Bounties is going to be with the New Vegas Bounties 2 and the locations of the bounties, because you technically, you basically get posters. You need to find like all the posters possible, and that's what you genuinely use to find your next target. And because the posters are spread all over the Mojave, it's kind of difficult to really find what you need.
Damn it, that is gonna stink.
Where is that last lady?
I don't need this.
Oh, I love that death animation. She actually tried to like reach for her butt cheeks. I can't complain about that one. Yeah, I need her to get up, but I need her to stand still too. The chevron sight like this, it's not really that easy to actually aim. It's not for me. Oh, they're all in the move now, aren't they? God damn it. Well, I guess I don't even have to go for the head then. That should do it. If there's one thing that I would definitely always attach to the marksman rifle, suppressor. Like, this gun is pretty much a perfect gun, almost. Because it's light, it uses a common cartridge, it has high capacity, it is pretty damn accurate. But god damn it, this thing does not have a suppressor, and that's what bothers me about it so freaking much. Do I have a service rifle Mark II? Yes, I do. I can fix it with the other service rifles. Not gonna use the bellow rifle. As much as I like it, that's just regular. As much as I like it, I simply... I don't know, I would need to like edit it and edit its accuracy, and I would love for it to have a possibility to have a scope installed on it. You can only install the scope or suppressor for the weapons that I'm talking about only if you have WMM or WMX, which both of these mods are just horrendously bad. They're just not worth it.
shrapnel, bitch!
You let your cunt. I don't need a 10 mil. Might need to take the duffel bag. Anyway, let's move on. I'm actually afraid of getting over here because I know there's gonna be Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, I don't really think that marksman rifle is the best weapon to deal with then. Sadly. Yep, here he goes.
Whoa, whoa, careful.
Well, that's one of his friends. There are 4 more, and they're probably gonna pop out of here. Yep. For someone that's supposed to deal 60 damage, you don't really feel that 60 damage from this gun. You just really don't. Let's see for 12. Because we're gonna go to Novak and I guess I'm gonna change my equipment. Oh, you bastard. Okay, the game have crashed as I tried to go to sleep. Okay, let's see the crash logger. This actually deserves... Yeah, corrupt stack or heap. Yep, correct. Corrupt something. That actually deserves a Kaiser, so...
Can someone help me? My Fallout New Vegas crashes on startup. Stupid fucking Bethesda jank.
What mods are you using?
I don't even have that many mods installed. Just the basics. I've got Fallout Character Overhaul, Essential Visual Enhancements, and of course Project Nevada. I even installed New Vegas Stutter Remover, so I don't understand what the problem is.
Those mods are old and outdated. You should try using newer mods.
What are you talking about? These are the most endorsed mods on Nexus, and I've always used them. Fallout New Vegas is just a buggy game. I'm also using an ENB, by the way.
You shouldn't use ENB. It was made for Skyrim, not New Vegas. It causes all sorts of graphical issues.
What are you talking about? All of my favorite YouTubers use an ENB and it makes their games look next-gen. Besides, Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas are basically the same engine. I'm not removing Blackout ENB, end of story.
Listen, you should just start over and follow the Viva New Vegas mod guide.
Yeah, I'm not reading all of that. Fuck this. I'm going to install a Nexus collection using Vortex. Thanks for nothing.
Yep. Bullpup Assault? I don't think I tried that one. To think that there are actually people like this who are like legitimately thinking that all their issues can be resolved by downloading a freaking Nexus collection. Which, hey, surprise, surprise, it cannot. Can I take a look at that gun? Yeah, bullpup assault shotgun. What can I use to fix it? Guess you could use those spare service rifles. And now the question is... Oh yes, I can modify it. Don't mind if I do. Okay, let's see how it looks. That's supposed to be a 20 gauge shotgun. It almost feels like it doesn't have any spread whatsoever. I think it works the same way like a regular riot shotgun. I'm definitely am willing to give this one a try. Because I think I only had like one shotgun like this throughout the entire game. I'm glad I managed to find the second one. What does that remind me of? Maybe it's a custom shotgun, but this definitely reminds me of one of the guns in real life, not the USAS. I don't remember. the name of the gun in peculiar or in question.
Damn!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It slaps. It definitely slaps. If there's a one thing that I totally forgot to do is deliver the suits to Sarah Weintraub. But the thing is, I already have the maximum reputation on the strip. So the only reason for why I would deliver the mentioned
Nelson's back in our hands.
jumpsuit would only if my reputation with that place would drop, and I don't think it will ever drop. I sincerely doubt that. Okay, so I'm thinking what kind of weapons I could bring tomorrow. I'm thinking about bringing the 5mm hunting rifle as my sniper, because I have not used that gun in a while. I'm definitely gonna change the pistol, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna keep the 9mm stuff. Oh yeah, I also don't have a lot of ammunition for the 5mm. Change the reticle, it's not even perfectly aligned, and I need to change that right now because it bothers me. Hold on. It's control. Hold on. Control enter. So where's the rotation? What's the rotation? There we go. That's the rotation. I need to make it a little bit more like this. Yeah, and I'm gonna change the reticle. Gee, I could just move page up, page down to give it something like this, I guess. Okay, and now what kind of reticle would fit with this? No, that's a classic. I never really liked the classic one. That looks more like a laser weapon reticle. If somebody will ask me, actually, let's try this one. Why not? I already know what kind of weapons are going to take as fully automatic. It's going to be another 9mm. Already have the choice for a shotgun though, which I'm actually really happy about that. Where's the bullpup? I think about bringing the sledgehammer as a melee weapon in case shit hits the fan, which it might as well it can. I wonder if I have the Charmer Armor Mark II in my house. So I have not worn this one for the mercenary stuff. And I can already say that some guy series, if they're gonna go, if those mods are gonna run relatively smooth, it's a 100% recommended. 100% recommended. At least the New Vegas Killer is the 100% recommended because the actors that the voice acting that's in that mod is absolutely horrendously good. Now this weapon definitely has a range of regular combat knife. It definitely misses a lot. I need to make some 5mm rounds.
Hey.
Yo. I can make auto injection stim packs and nothing else. Now let me do some scrapping. Break down the 308 FMJs. I was thinking about bringing one of the 308 rifles as a fully automatic. I don't have an idea which one. 44s, regular FMJs, 4570, 10 mils. 10 mils are more useful as a freaking lead resource and large caliber pistol stuff more than anything else. Alright, so now the ammunition types. Like I said, I definitely need 5mm. And what kind of ammunition type I'm gonna bring? I think I'm gonna bring the GSPs because they have additional damage. They go through the armor. The armor piercings are also pretty damn good, but I think I'm gonna go for GSPs. I'm gonna go for GSPs and hollow points. So 500 of this, or give or take 500, and also hollow points. There we go. That's for the sniper rifle. We also need more 9mm rounds. JHPs. We're gonna split it in two. And armor piercing, yes. Okay, so that's this 20 gauge and 45s. I think I'm doing good with the 45s, so I don't really have to do anything over here. There's a lot of guns that I have over here. Some of them which I should just pretty much sell and not even think about them. Didn't I use this pistol? Yeah, don't need that, because that could be used for something else. It's automatic carbine. This is a 5.56.
Cool.
I know,
Can I
right?
try?
Nope. No guns for kids. Not at your age. Can I even modify this one? Can extend to the magazine, personal touch, and upgrade parts.
Hello.
I know exactly which gun I want to use, but this one is not the one. But I'm gonna fix you up so I can save up some inventory space. Okay, let's go now for mercenary rifle, because this one is also pretty damaged. Marine carbine. There we go. Yeah, I don't really have an idea on which guns I'm actually gonna leave. Trial, where's the trial? The other trial carbine, there we go. And this. Sniper rifle is already fully fixed. Powder charges I should actually sell. Miniguns are gonna be left for, like, the last stages of the game, so no. Yeah, I guess I'm good. I guess I'm good with the fixing. There's not much I can really do. So I have this guy over here. He should have some money at least.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Welcome back.
Yeah, let's do some trading.
Sure thing.
Sure thing indeed. Let me sell you all the NCR money. I actually need to keep the I actually need to keep the Legion money because I want to create coin cartridges with them, which I'm gonna spend on the Legion itself because I'm petty little man. Or maybe I'm a vengeful little son of a bitch. I mean, take your pick. Which one? Laser RCW, that's actually pretty rare. Miniguns needs to stay. Twin Fang needs to stay because that's a unique and it belongs to the museum. From food, nothing. Unless I have the cat eyes. Yeah, I have 9 cat eyes. Those are gonna be absolutely useless. Coffee mugs for Muggy. If I'm gonna make everything happen, we're definitely gonna deliver that to him today. Flamer. Yeah. Because the others I'm gonna keep in the storage, so it's all good. Okay, 660 caps. Not too bad, not too low. Ah yes, home sweet home. Okay, so first of all, let me start with that weapon that I wanted to bring with me. I think it was called something with the police. Police. Was not submachine gun. Police carbine. Yes, that was the one that I wanted to take. And I want to check out if I can modify it, because this gun is quite unique. This is a 9mm. AR-15 that I only could find in the Dead Money DLC. I want to see if it can be modified, and it cannot. No, why? Well, change of plans. If it cannot be modified, I don't take it. Gotta change my mind. I'm gonna take the automatic carbine instead. It's basically kind of the same kind of thing, only in 5.56, and it has and I can modify it. Extended magazine, so I can have 40 rounds. Personal touch. And also the other thing. There was some kind of an error on personal touch. Error, unknown mod effect. I don't really know what is the mod effect for this. If it's unknown, then I don't know. Increased damage by 5, capacity, adds aesthetic flourish. Well, only makes the handle a little bit more brown, I guess. That's not really much of an upgrade, if somebody would ask me. But that actually motivates me to carry more 5.56. I wonder if I can create some 5.56. Not unless I'm gonna scrap some stuff. Which at this point, I could scrap half of the 9mm of each caliber and then convert it into 5.56. Equally armor piercing and match hand loads. There we go. Now I should not have any problems with the 5.56ers. I'm probably gonna leave like 300, 400 rounds in my house anyway. But yeah, we got a setup for tomorrow. Well, almost a full setup. Because I'm still gonna pick up a different pistol or a suppressed weapon. And I'm definitely gonna pick up a different melee weapon. So let's start with picking up a different pistol for tomorrow. Something that is suppressed. Precise. Robust. How am I gonna take the 45 tactical? Yeah, that is my decision. And when it comes to melee weapon, I'm thinking about taking the sledgehammer because I have not taken that one in like a long while. So let me see if I even have it. Sniper rifle, solar. There it is. Sledgehammer. Okay. So, now I'm gonna leave all the unnecessary weapons that I have. I'm gonna keep the 44 Magnum revolver because I don't remember I have it. 44 pistols are rare. 10mm is gonna get sold. 25mm stays. 9mm submachine gun. That's gonna stay over here. AK here too. Assault carbine 2. Bowie knife, bullpup combat knife stays here. Cowboy carbine, cowboy repeater, even though it's my favorite. Defense, that's M14, that's not EBR. Don't ever make that mistake. Can leave 3 frag grenades, can leave 6 fragmentation mines. Gatling laser, 2 hunting shotguns. Lever actions, Libra Justicae, whatever that is. Marine combat sword. Marksman rifles, mercenary carbines, mercenary rifles, submachine guns too, a Mercy, which belongs to the museum because it's a unique military sniper rifle, which I adore because it's not only kicks like a horse, it's also very accurate. Pepesh, the moment we're gonna complete the quest for the courier stash, I'm actually gonna bring a setup of weapons that's oriented around the Second World War. Like every single weapon is gonna be at least reference to a Second World War to some degree. Paratrooper, police carbine, powder charge, service rifle Mark II, which I also like service rifles. Sharpshooter, shovel I'm gonna keep with me because Graves. A sporting pistol, I could keep that as a concealed weapon. Truck carbine and the shotgun. Okay, so that's all when it comes to the weapons. I already have picked up the weapons, so now let's see what I can leave over here. Enclave officer hat. Oh yeah, I wanted to check the mercenary. What was the name? Troublemaker, cruiser, charmer. We don't have the. Oh, we have the charmer Mark II. It's right over here, so I'll take it. There's even a charmer reinforced, but I'm gonna use that as a more like a fixing item. NCR diplomat belongs to the museum. Rover trading hat, I just like it. And all the Vault 23 suits. If ever my reputation with the strip is gonna lower down, I'm gonna use that to kick it right back. At least a little bit. Okay, I don't need so many armor packets, can leave 12. Don't need so many atomic cocktails, I can leave 7. Don't need so many auto-injection stim packs, can leave 21. Don't need so many auto-injection super stim packs, can leave 4. Actually, banana yucca fruits I'm gonna keep because I'm gonna go to the sink and I know exactly what I'm gonna do. That also reminds me, from food, I'm gonna have to take with me gecko meats. And I'm also gonna take all the desert salads, which I have 26. Which actually reminds me, what do you need to create more desert salads? Ramen steak, pinion nuts, barrel cacti. Okay. Don't seem to have the barrel cacti fruits. Could split into 3, honestly. And what was the last one? I think it was pinion nuts. Yeah, it was definitely pinion nuts. Oh yeah. Just need to find more barrel cacti fruits from this point on, and I think I'm gonna start picking them up. Just because of the other thing. Anyway, from 8 items, I'm gonna keep the banana yucca because I know exactly what's gonna happen later. Big hornet steaks can stay. Bitter drinks I can leave 9. Ramen steaks. I guess I don't really need them that much. Coyote Tobacco Chew. Desert Salad's gonna stay. Dr. Bags can leave 10. Body Purgative, it's actually relatively light, so I can keep those. Gecko Kebabs can stay over here. I'm gonna keep the gecko meat. Healing Poultices are light, they can stay. Honey Musk can go. Junk Food. Maize. Nevada Agave. I don't need those Nuka-Colas. I don't need those. Oh, actually, hold on. But then again, I already have enough atomic cocktails, so I don't need to keep that Nuka-Cola Victory as well. Orange Mentats, those can stay. Pinion Nuts. What do I need for Gecko Kebab? I think I need Honey Musk Pods, Banana Yucca Fruit, Banana Yucca Jalapeno Peppers. So I don't have to carry the pinion nuts with me all the time. I don't need so much water, can leave 48. Red Scorpion meat. Ruby's casseroles. I'm gonna try to make more because as we're gonna go. Actually, are we gonna go through the NCR? Because, well, from the sink, it's gonna take me to Nipton. From Nipton to the NCR bunker with the red scorpions, and then to Prim. Yeah. Okay, so I can actually keep that. Let's leave 8 of those. And that actually reminds me, from miscellaneous items, do I have any rat scorpion stuff? Nope. So we're moving on. Steadies, stealth boys. Okay, I'm gonna leave 3 because 5 isn't good enough. I don't need expired stimpaks anymore. I don't need such and sarsaparillas. I'm not gonna need so many weapon repair kits. I can leave 9. Now from the miscellaneous, let's see. If I can see correctly, coffee mugs for Muggy. Actually, let me check if I have any additional coffee mugs over here. I got 17. We're gonna deliver them all. Duct tape. Fire gecko hide can stay because I can fix my backpack with it. Glass pitchers needs to stay. I don't need the hammers, at least not for now. Don't need so much lead. Leather belts. Pack of cigarettes which I have not sold. Scalpels, scrap electronic sensor modules. Those are definitely taking a lot of my weight. And the wrenches. And now it seems like I have way too much ammunition, so missiles definitely gonna go out of the way. Now, I'm not gonna use the 9mm, so I don't need that. I'm gonna use the 5.56, but I need to leave like 380 something of these rounds, or at least a close number. And 400 over here. Let's be like this. There we go. Okay, because I'm using 5mm sniper rifle, 5.56 assault rifle. I don't use 40mm or 25. I'm using 20 gauge semi-automatic shotgun, but I'm not using 12 gauge. But I'm gonna keep the coin shots just so I can have, you know, some kind of calculus. And I'm not using the 308s. That's that. That would seem that I still have something in my inventory that causes me a little bit of a concern. Probably it's all the desert salads, because those are weight 4.7. It's actually not really that lot. Oh yeah, because I have the gecko meats, right? Gecko meats, because I'm planning to make some gecko kebabs along the way, but then later I'm gonna throw it all away. Just making sure. Burn journal. I actually don't need that anymore. Coffee mugs for Muggy. That also takes 39, which is quite a lot. Okay, yeah. I can go and we can go and visit the sink. So let's do it right now. Oh. I didn't drop this service submachine gun because I'm gonna use the pistol. There we go. I'm keeping the sporting pistol in case I need to go to the strip and they're gonna take away all my weapons. It's always good to have one holdout weapon, you know, for the rainy days. Yeah, I think I can sacrifice this 10mm pistol. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, let me get my transponder from the bunder. Muggy!
I hate myself for asking this, but did you bring me any new mugs? Ugh.
Well, guess what? You have a treat today. Here, take whatever you want.
Oh, sweet, sweet fulfillment! I'll break these down for you just as fast as I can.
Processed coffee mugs and dishes. 78. Now, let's go and take a look at my boy over here. Let's pick out every single fruit that he produced. Because we're gonna convert all of that goodness.
Muggy? Yeah, Muggy's alright. Not too seedy, but hey, nobody's perfect. Always nice to see you, baby. Bring me any new plants from outside?
Process some plants.
I love it when you talk like that. Let me just get that interface up and running for you.
Convert plants matter into saline green. Alright, so we need to make some banana yuccas, but I need to split it into 3. So it's gonna be 33 per piece. What's 106? So it could be 35 per piece, I guess. Or 34. No, 35 should be good enough. Banana yucca. Barrel cacti. And jalapeno peppers. And now let's make some gecko kebabs, which I'm gonna leave for later. And when it comes to desert salad, what do I need for desert salad? Pigeon nuts, which I have in my house, and so are the Brahmin steaks. Brahmin. I can live without those for now. There's no really need to be afraid. But yeah, welcome to Prim, or to Nipton. Hello there. And this, I think, is gonna be a great moment for us to wrap up this episode. I'm actually really happy that we managed to complete that entire mod thing in span of 1 episode, in like maybe even less than 1 episode, but I'm really happy that we managed to complete that. If there's a one thing that I'm gonna put on is this Charmer outfit Mark II. Because I have not wore that one throughout the entire playthrough yet, so I'm gonna do it right now. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is where we're gonna wrap this up. People on Twitch, we are still gonna be here for a little while, but people of YouTube, this is gonna be the end of this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing, ring the bell, submit a like, leaving a comment, all that good stuff. Links for every single thing that you guys need, which is a mod list, which is constantly being updated if I'm changing something, as well as all my social stuff can be found down below in the video description or in the pinned comment. Thank you guys once again. I'll see you guys on the next one.